Hey guys, welcome back to Surviving Survival with me. Today we're going to go and get some food because I am really hungry. And you'll know that if you watched the last episode. If you haven't watched the last episode, please consider going and doing that after you finish this video, or go do it now. So first off, I'm going to go see what I can find in the way of food. Also, I'm going to keep an eye out for spiders because I'm on the lookout for string so that I can make a fishing rod, which is probably the most reliable source of food in Minecraft. However, at the moment, what I need most is probably a cow or a pig. There's a cow. Let's go get the cow. I'm going to have to be very careful right now, because if I lose that last half piece of hunger you can see there on the bottom of the screen, I don't know what you'd call that. If I lose that, I'm going to start getting hurt because of starvation. That's what you use your sword for. That's the first time I've used that sword, in fact, I think. Okay, I'm going to just go over here quickly. Let's pick up that egg. I'll store the eggs, I might need them later. I don't really know what else you'd use eggs for except for throwing at things, but you can do that. If you throw at them, it can knock them backwards, which might be useful. Okay, chickens are really easy to kill because... Okay, I'm at the point of hunger where I'm starting to get hurt. Okay, this is really bad. So don't usually eat raw food if it's good for you, but right now I am so hungry I'm just going to eat raw food. If I cook up this chicken, it's going to be really, really helpful. The rain has cut down my visibility slightly, but not too bad. You have to keep an eye out for mobs. It's early in the morning, so it shouldn't be too bad, but they still could be lurking, especially in the rain, because mobs can survive, usually die in sunlight, but they can survive when it's raining. Be careful not to get disorientated when you go this far from your house, or you could end up getting lost, which is really the last thing you want to do. I saw a cow over here. This is about as far as I should go from here. I shouldn't go much further than this. Oh! There are droughts in this pool. We are getting out of this pool. Since it's raining, they could be following us. Okay, there is a cow over here. There's also a wandering trader who... Okay, there we go. Who, if you happen to have emeralds, which at this point I do not have emeralds. Emeralds are quite rare. But they'll trade you emeralds for anything that you need, or anything that they want to give you here. But the thing is, it's really hard to get emeralds, so that's actually not going to be very useful most of the time. Also, out of that cow, I managed to get leather, which will be helpful later on to make armor and other things, such as books. I think you need it to make books, which can be helpful in creating an enchantment table. You saw this river earlier. I am following it back instead of going across country because I wonder what these things are. I'm going to break it just to find out. Okay, it dropped wherever that is. Sweet berries. Okay, so these are rather new to Minecraft. I'm not too familiar with them. Let's see what we can it gave me some food, but not a lot, but enough. I'm just going to follow the river. It's a little safer than going across land in the forest. Especially since I have a lot of time. And also allows me to expand my horizon slightly. When we get back and I got some food, I'm going to start doing some more mining. Oh, there's a dog. Now, if you manage to take out a skeleton at some point, you can collect a bone from him. You can give them to the dogs to tame them. Be careful not to hurt a dog who hasn't been tamed, though, as they can turn wild, and it also turns the rest of their pack wild, which means that you're not going to be able to. Well, basically, they turn into any other mob and attack you. So be careful with that. In addition to finding food, I'm still kind of short, dangerously short, but I can wait for a moment. In addition to finding the food, I'm looking for that spider we saw earlier down here, who would do well with supplying me with string And I can use string to create... Look for droughts. I can use string to create a fishing rod, which we've been talking about. A fishing rod will be especially useful with the close source of water, and therefore a constant stream of food. At this point, I'm still just jumping over you. That's kind of useless in my bar here. But you want placeable items in here, really? That's kind of useless. Or eatable items. Right now I'm just using this because I don't have a door yet, and I want to... And it's safe. You only lose one piece of dirt every time, and dirt's not that big of a deal. Okay, so what we're going to do right now... I had that in there. I'm going to create a chest very soon, and put the stuff in it. But right now I want to cook this chicken. And use some coal for that. As we get more and more coal, it'll be easier just to use the coal to cook things. This chicken is going to be very nutritious. That was kind of a waste of coal, but anyway. In fact, I can actually use that. I'm going to dump that in there, and it turns this into stone, which can be useful for some things. Yeah, this chicken's going to be good. Nice. And I'm going to eat it. I hear a dog around into someone barking. Some droughts over there. I don't see that spider from earlier. Sometimes mobs vanish rather mysteriously. There was one over here. In fact, I think I'm gonna go get that chicken. I don't know what time of day it is. Can't wish I did. Later I'll build a clock so I can check on what time of day it is. Okay, I'm gonna be really careful here because I did see a spider. Spiders are strange. Sometimes they attack you, sometimes they don't. I haven't actually been over here yet. Careful, look out for mobs. Okay, there we go. That chicken there, I'm going to cook it up and it's going to be really useful. I don't hear any mobs. Oh, that's the dog I was hearing barking. So later I'll come along and tame one of these dogs. My house is starting to look pretty nice because all the grass is turning green. Oops, wrong thing. Okay, I ran out of coal right there. So later, actually, I might do it very soon. I'm going to build a chest. Put all this stuff in it because I don't really need it right now. Okay, I'm going to cook this chicken. And I'm going to use these spruce saplings, which I don't really need to do it. Yummy. Okay, great. Now I'm going to make some wood and just see if I can make a chest out of that. Yes, I can. Sweet. Okay, put your non-essentials or things that you will use later but not now in here. Granite is not essential. Gravel is not essential. I don't have to say that's diorite. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that. Just say it in the comments. Raw beef. Oh, I forgot I had that beef. I should cook that up. Okay. I'm not... Also put valuables, which you don't want to lose if you die in here. I don't need the spruce saplings. I don't need the feathers. I'll make bows out of the feathers later. I don't really need the sticks. Don't need the egg. Don't need the leather yet. Definitely don't need the shears anymore. Is it getting dark? Yeah, it is. We spent most of the day out. Okay. I think that's just about everything. Actually, I'm going to make a few torches here. Okay, so when I'm going to go down that mine, find some more coal. Oh, I don't need this. I don't need as much as that. This I'm going to use. I'm going to completely switch out all this dirt up here into cobblestone later and make it my house a lot more square and tidy later. But that will come after I've done with them. Okay, let's get down in the mine. As I said before in a previous video, nighttime is the best time to mine, especially before you have a bed. I have a bed, but normally you're not going to have a bed on day 3. It's just the cold hard truth. I'm just taking my time going down here because of the... Because if you go down too fast, you could lose your... whatever this... These, the hunger stuff. I don't know what you call those. The things next to the hearts. I remember in the days when Minecraft didn't have that. That was a long time ago. Ooh, okay. Let's get to this stuff. Yeah, once Minecraft, you didn't have to power redstone tracks, and actually you didn't have redstone ore once, and I remember before about half the mobs which we have today were around. If you get this far back, it's a good idea, like away from your tunnel, it's a good idea just to place a torch. Because if you leave an area too dark, there's a chance that a mob will spawn in there. And one of the last things you want to do is be fighting a mob deep underground. I actually just heard a bat. It makes me wonder if there's a cave nearby. Okay, I'm just going to break this and put it right here instead. That covers more of the dark area. If you run into a cave, be very alert. What is that up there? Oh, never mind, it must be something with the clouds. Sometimes when you get far enough away, you can start seeing clouds through solid rock, because the render distance only goes so far, and then it puts the clouds behind that. Okay, let's just keep going down. I don't really need granite right now. I can use granite later when we make our house like really fancy, but I'm not going to need it for a long time, because right now survival, basically the stages of Minecraft survival is first of all you survive, then you make everything efficient, and then you start making frivolous things after that. Am I doing this right? Yeah. Yeah, when you get later along, you can start doing some really crazy stuff. For this other survival world, I played with some friends, and I built a cobblestone generator, so I didn't have to go mining. Boy, was that helpful. I built a massive house, which I put trees in a glass dome on top. Ooh, bedrock. Okay, we have come down a long way. So when you hit bedrock, stop. You can't go any lower. And also there's a high chance of there being lava nearby, because lava exists around 12 blocks above bedrock. So take it slower. And don't oh, I don't know why that's happening. Okay, so don't dig like right here. Because that's not good. Also, I don't like how I'm actually below that, so I'm going to come up with it. I'm sorry that my pickaxe keeps glitching like that. I don't know why it's doing that. It's taking longer. Oh wow, this is a treasure trove. So this is iron. I think we've seen it before. Yeah, I have. I'm using an iron pickaxe. So I can smelt this stuff down, and it turns into iron bars. And I can use that to make all sorts of very useful things. Iron is probably the best, probably what you want the most when it comes to creating a lot of very good, efficient tools. It's not as overly valuable as like diamonds, but it's not flimsy or crude like a stone pickaxe or a stone shovel. Also, I wouldn't recommend making a iron shovel unless you wanted to dig a lot of stuff. I think once I made a diamond shovel in one world. Ooh, gold. Okay, so gold is valuable, But, I mean, as it is in real life. Ooh, I just heard something. Yeah, I can hear a skeleton nearby. There must be a cave nearby. Okay, we'll have to keep our eyes open. Be prepared to fight at any moment. So, gold is valuable, but it's not strong. So and it's hard to get. So I would not recommend building tools out of gold or armor out of gold unless you want to look flashy. But that's not really the point in survival until like near the end. And even so, going out wearing golden armor, it's not super useful. So keep your gold. You might be able to use it to trade if you have some friends or something. Maybe trade it with some villagers or... Wow, that's a lot. This place has some really good mineral reserves. And hang on to it, there are uses for it. I think you can use it in like potion making later. Potions can come in handy later, but really, it's not that useful right now. That skeleton guy is really close. We're going to take it slow. I kind of have always had this thing for caves. I don't like them. Sometimes it's best to dig the one below first, and then dig the one above. That guy is really close. And then dig the one above. That way you don't have to worry about it too much. You can... Oh boy, I'm being so careful. That guy is like just here. He is really close. If you're a guy who likes caves, you can go find that, but right now I'm staying away from him because, I mean, later, and you have more armor, you have more sword, like a strong sword or something, you can go for that guy, you can fight him and all, but right now, dying in a cave wouldn't be the best thing because his buddies are going to show up and you're going to be in trouble. I'm only going to go a few more blocks now because I'm almost out of torches. The skeletons are hard to attack because they can shoot you. Okay, let's go up. I can also hear water nearby. Another good sign of a cave. It may be almost morning, so if it is, I'm going to leave you. And you can move on to the next episode if you want to keep seeing it. If it's up. Ooh! Didn't see that before. Actually, I think I did see that before. Didn't do anything bad. If you miss a mineral like this, don't feel bad about it. Ooh. But don't get too far back that it gets too dark when you don't have any torches. Be careful about that. Like this is starting to get a little worrisome. Okay, when I come back down here, I think I'm going to put a torch in here. Okay, so I have a ton of coal now, so I can make a bunch of torches when I get to the surface. It's getting to the point now where I want some, well, railway tracks to get up and down here. The problem is with railway tracks is to push yourself all the way back up, but you can get down really fast, which makes things easier. Sometimes I mistake gravel for coal. Oh yeah, look at that. It's daytime. Okay, well, I'm gonna need to leave you now. We can... Oh, just daytime. Okay, so in the next episode, I'll be smelting that iron, making some more torches, probably going and mining some more. Maybe I'll start work on the house. We'll see about that. Depends how much time we have. So thank you so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Comment on maybe some other videos you want me to do of Minecraft. And comment on where you think I got my cool accent from. Thanks for watching.